to give you a different angle, different viewpoint of as the team gets ready to take the field to start the game in just under a few minutes. Steve, X factor for you in today's matchup for the Chiefs offensively versus the Dolphins defense.
Like we talked about a little bit ago, I really believe that today is going to have to be an Isaiah Pacheco type of day. I know we want to see, and fans want to see the high-scoring, high-powered offense, but it really does. I mean, because you have some defensive keys on the Miami Dolphins with Jalen Ramsey and also with some of the other keys that they have. So I really feel like it's going to have to be Isaiah Pacheco.
Some X factor. I got to go to wide receivers. Normally, I would just pick one and out. But actually go with the offensive line, make sure, they held up. But really, just based off of last week, it's got to be the wide receivers, man. They got to be. Yeah. It's got to be someone other than Travis Kelce. Kelce's going to get in. No one's going to look for him. But who else? Rasheed Rice has kind of been stepping up. Yeah. Last couple of games. But I really got to see something from, and not just because it would help my other parlay. I do have all four wide receivers going over on the parlay by itself. So
it's too late to make that bet. I need to run and go make that bet.
I played last night. But also being said, the Chiefs, the wide receivers, they have to be the X factor. To me, that's the only way they're going to be able to win. Because Miami's going to stretch the field, so their wide receivers are going to be active. How will Patrick and the Chiefs offensively be able to match them tit for tat in today's game? And for me, again, the wide receivers that come to play. And the fact is, even though Mahomes is going to spread the ball around, Chiefs. I'm going to cheat on this. I'm going to go with Steve Spagnuolo.
How can you do that? No.
Okay. So I do like the linebacker talk because of what we said, the importance of Raheem. Most of them watch out, but and we know about the defensive back what they got to do. So I'll go with the line because if you get the defensive line, okay. Because if you get pressure on. About that hit before the football.
True.
The help. Some big plays, confident turnovers. So that's
over under. No, what think? Over under.
I think that. Today. 6.
Wow. Yeah, they did.
They got 6. And now, if you just because of the give him on 3 seconds, Kurt.
And the reason I asked is because we saw and we heard from a couple of the defenders earlier this week where they don't let two.
Let's see. Where you got the Chiefs game at 8:30 Eastern or Central Time, and in other games. But then following us, I think the big noon game. You got the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Ravens, he got.
And now he was winning this still. They'll be 7-2, so they'll be tied with one of these two teams today. Cowboys.
I got Cowboys. I got them.
next week. And then Bills and the Bengals. Then in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I would take the Bills.
Bills?
I'll take the Bills, yep. Just because Cincinnati's been so up and down this season, I would take the Bills.
I'm going to go with Bengals because I think one being at home plays a factor, but their big win against San Francisco last week. Yeah. I think they can kind of butt them. And Buffalo's been off and on depending on the play. I think they barely won against the Giants. So I don't know which team we're going to get.
True, I agree.
So before we get out of here, Steve, our final thoughts and predictions on today's game.
I have the Chiefs, but I think it's going to be one of those. We talked earlier last week. We talked about the over/under on the total for the game. It was 52 and a half, I believe.
Yeah.
So I would have to say.
Think it's going to go over today?
I think it's going to go over, man.
I think it's going to have to go over for the Chiefs to win. And look, I know we always say about 30-some points for the Chiefs, and then they end up scoring like 21 points or something. But this is going to be a game that, well, for all intents and purposes, they've got to get the ball to the end zone.
I agree.
Harrison Butker, I think he cut to the plate early on, but as the game progresses, the Chiefs will have to get touchdowns. So what's your score?
I would say, it's going to be a close game, 35-31, Chiefs.
I've got the Chiefs winning this game. I want to say 34-31. I think Butker kicks 2 field. Chiefs get 4 touchdowns. Dolphins get 4 touchdowns in the field goal. But at the end, the Chiefs win 34-31.
Okay.
All right, so look, following the game, Kevin, Steve, and I, social media pages, we'll be bringing you post-game coverage. After this, we'll bring you Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, whoever else is at the podium. We'll have some locker room interviews, and then following the game, we'll be right back here, recap the game, giving our thoughts, whatever.
Yep.
Make sure you join us tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing the Red Hour virtually here on social media with myself, Steve Wall, DJ Q, and Sean Tyler. So, thank you for waking up early in the morning, starting your day with us. It's almost 3:30, it's almost kickoff time for us here. But we really want to thank you for joining us and spending your morning with us, getting you ready for today's show. So before we get out of Steve, let everybody know who styled you and thank our sponsors.
Appreciate my friends over at Dealers on the Roaster. Remember, go check them out. Make your game day look whatever it is. I mean, if you're going to work, make sure you go check them out. Also, thank you for always, look.
Good afternoon. Good morning. Kansas City, Miami, welcome. It's an honor to be with you today. Here's our coin. Heads, tails, and tails. It's your call. Heads is the call. It is heads. Turn your backs, please.
Steve and myself, we really want to thank y'all for joining us. As I was telling them before we came on here, representation matters. And so seeing us here, only myself, Bill Roden from the only 4 minorities that are here covering this game. And so it's really like us here covering home and on the road. So the players interact with us. They see somebody who they get, who knows out of what they're going through. So it's really important that we're here. Thanks friends, family for their support staff, making sure that every week safe and sound, and also thanks for time. So for Steve Walls, I'm Darren.